Good job getting here. Because if you're watching this video, that means that you checked your VSA email, you read my message, and you clicked on the link in step 1. After you watch this video, you'll answer a few questions from a survey, that's step 2, and then you'll set up your welcome call. You'll schedule it, and then your part of the activation process is done. Assuming you don't stand me up when I call you for the welcome call. In this video, I'm going to show you what I expect you to do every time you log in to work in our class. Doesn't matter if you're taking math or guitar with me, this part's the same. Yeah, I actually get to teach math and guitar online. Hashtag living the dream.
When you enter the course, the first page that you'll see is the announcements page. If you're in 7th grade math, it looks like this. And if you're in my guitar class, it looks like this. It's not a slideshow, so you don't have to scroll through the slides, but there are a lot of clickable objects in the room, so click around and explore a little. One of the objects will take you to a page where you can see some background info about me,
including pictures of my family and our kitties.
Whether your announcements page looks like this or like this, all of the most important information is right here without having to click on anything. On the chalkboard, you can see my phone number and my office hours. And then both rooms have a calendar sitting on a little black table. So here it is if you're in 7th grade math, and here it is if you're taking guitar. And this little calendar is where you're going to click when you want to schedule a DBA or a help session.
We'll come back to that topic in a few minutes, but here's what you should do every time you log in to work in our class. Number 1, email.
This is your email icon. If there's a little number here, that means you have unread messages. Click, read, respond if necessary. It'll usually be about an assignment you turned in or one that may be missing.
Not that you'll have any missing work though, because you're going to turn everything in on time, right? Number 2, Gradebook.
Let's look at this icon with the 3 little lines, the main menu. There's a lot in here, but the one that you're going to use the most is the link that says Gradebook. When you click on Gradebook, you'll be able to see the grades that you've earned on all of the assignments that you've submitted so far. Work that's past due will be scored a 0. So your gradebook is where you'll go to submit those late assignments. Keep in mind that when you submit an all multiple choice assignment, you'll get your grade right away. When you submit an assignment that requires you to explain, show your work, create a document, or create a video, you won't see your final grade until I actually go in and grade it. You can submit assignments up to 3 times, but please wait until I've had the chance to grade it before you resubmit. Just click on the assignment from your gradebook and you'll be able to see my feedback. I do that so you can make improvements, resubmit, and get a higher grade. So don't skip over the whole reading teacher feedback step. It's important. The only thing you can't resubmit are module tests. So be prepared and ace it the first time around.
The feedback part is really important because I don't get to see you in the classroom every day. So that's my chance to teach and to help. And then you use the feedback, resubmit the assignment, improve your grade. It's a win-win, right? So please use the feedback. Number 3, pace chart. You'll find your pace chart in your course email. When you open it up, scroll down, and you can see the assignments that are due each week. All of these due dates are Sundays, so it's up to you to pick the days and the times that you want to work. Just keep in mind that all work for the week is due on or before Sunday. The first 3 rows show the assignments that are due during your grace period. Now, this 3rd due date is especially important because that marks the end of your grace period. So when I pace you on that date, I'm going to be looking to see if you're missing any of those assignments from the first 3 weeks. If you are, then you'll be withdrawn from the course. So I recommend that you highlight or circle the third due date on your pace chart as a reminder. I know withdrawing you at the end of the 3rd week for being behind seems a little harsh, but honestly, it's for your benefit because the content in the course is the easiest in the first 3 weeks. So if you're having a hard time keeping up during the grace period, it's going to be a struggle all semester. I don't want you to struggle. I want this to be a good fit. So if you're behind at the end of the grace period, I'll withdraw you. That's your way to get out before it's a ding on your GPA. If you want to avoid being withdrawn, then just make sure you stay on pace at all times, but especially at the end of the grace period. Okay, one more reminder.
Scattered throughout the course, you'll see discussion-based assessments, or DBAs for short. The DBA is a discussion with me over the phone about the module you just finished. I recommend you print your pace chart out and highlight all of your DBAs so you can see them coming. You'll need to schedule those calls in advance, and those highlighted cells will be a good reminder.
Here's where you'll go to schedule those DBAs.
Clicking the home icon will always take you back to the announcements page. So let me scroll down. Click the calendar and a DBA info slide will come up. If you're not sure how to prepare for the DBA, click the link for the module you're working in. Then click this document image on the left for sample DBA questions. If you're in guitar, we'll have a conversation about what you've been learning. In both classes, click the calendar from this screen to go to my Schedule Once site so you can pick the day and time you want. Then write it down and set a reminder on your phone for the day before so you can make sure you're ready.
Being ready for a DBA means that you submitted all the assignments that come before it. And you should review some of the main concepts from the module because that's what we're going to talk about. If you want to know more specifically where you should concentrate your review, then just text me. Okay, let's recap. Every time you sit down to work in this course, I want you to think about 1, 2, 3. Number 1, email. Check, read, respond if necessary. Number 2, gradebook. Check your grades on submitted work, view feedback and use it to resubmit, and check for any assignments that might be missing. Number 3, pace chart. Make sure you're on pace, plan out your assignments for the rest of the week, schedule, prepare for any upcoming DBAs. Oh, and there is one more step that kind of goes without saying. Number 4, get to work. The quickest way to reach me is by texting me, and if I'm inside my office hours, you're probably going to get a pretty quick response. But if it's outside my office hours, then I might have to wait till I get back into the office in order to answer your call or your email. Please don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm here to help, and I'm just a quick text away. Let's do this. Talk to you soon.